Hey everyone, thank you for watching today's video. I am so excited to do. I'm also like super nervous to do this and kind of overwhelmed at the same time, but I have been giving little hints that I have something exciting coming up with a brand, and I'm going to be sharing what that is today, and I'm so excited. I'm so overwhelmed to be making this video. I think I already said that, but this is just something really cool and really exciting to happen. Oh boy, we're only a few seconds in and I'm going to start to get emotional. This could be a really challenging video to make, but I'm so excited to share this news with you. I hope that you guys are too. Why don't we just go ahead and get started? Okay, I had to take a moment and just but it has been really fun since I started saying that something fun is coming up. You know, something's coming, dropping little hints here and there. It's been so fun to get your guys' comments and messages and guesses of which brand it is. A lot of you guys totally nailed the brand, so I am so excited that I have a little something fun here with Ofra Cosmetics. So I'm so excited to share these. This is a really cool thing. When Ofra reached out to me, it's a moment that I won't forget. I've never had an opportunity to do something like this with a brand, especially a brand that I love so much like Ofra. I've talked about them so much on my channel. I've recommended them so much. I've bought so much from them. So I can just remember getting that email and thinking like, you got the right girl. Like, I just was really blown away. So kind of what we have put together is a little favorites set. So I'm going to share these two items with you, and then I also have a page of favorites that are going to be over at Ofra Cosmetics, and I'm going to explain how that works too. I feel like I don't really know what to do in this video because I've never had something like this happen, so I'm like I don't know the best way to go about it. But before I jump into those two products too, I just want to give a huge thank you to you guys who are watching me and watching my channel and have subscribed and rooted me on and supported me. Like I said, this is a really overwhelming video to make, and you guys know if you follow me closely, I get pretty emotional about some certain situations, but it's just impossible for me not to get a little choked up during this time. I can remember opening the box that had the products in it and just, you know, getting that really overwhelmed feeling again. And I'm just really thankful for you guys, because I'm well aware that this opportunity would not happen without you. So thank you so much. And, you know, a big thank you to the Ofra team and Shayna down there, who has worked with me every step of the way. This has been just really so very exciting for me, and just a really cool opportunity. So thank you. Okay, so like I said, I have two little products here that we were working on together. So if you guys haven't followed me for a while, you probably know that I love the Ofra liquid lipsticks. They are some of the first products that I started purchasing from Ofra and absolutely fell in love with. I've gone through tubes of entire liquid lipsticks. I've repurchased them. I've recommended them so much. So we put together a little three-piece set here of 3 of my favorite shades of liquid lipsticks. So this is the first item that we kind of came up with together. I feel like my hands are shaking, so that's kind of awkward. But I'm really excited about this. So on the back here it says this is the MarchBeautyWord lip set. I am MarchBeautyWord over on my Instagram, so if you're not following me over there, you should. I have a bunch of fun things going on with Ofra for the next couple weeks here. But this one here, we have the MarchBeautyWord lip set. Inside you get the shades Manila, which is on my lips right now, also Pasadena, and then Las Olas, which I don't know if I say that correctly because I've been told like 3 different ways to say it. But those are the 3 liquid lipsticks. I really like each of these individual shades. Again, I've talked about them, recommended them quite a bit, and those are the 3 that I decided to put into the lip set. So I'll do some close-ups of the box here and then lip swatches so you can see which each of them look like. So for Manila, that is described as a neutral nude. Again, it is what I am wearing in today's video. I've gone through a full size of Manila. It's just one of my favorite nude liquid lipsticks. The Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick formula I think is so comfortable. It's very long wearing, and Manila is definitely a go-to shade of mine. Pasadena is a mauve pink brown, and I absolutely love mauve lipsticks. I love mauve makeup. I love mauve clothes. So I definitely wanted to include Pasadena in here because I think it's such a beautiful shade. And then Las Olas is an amber nude brown. I wanted to include this one as well because it is a bit of a darker nude, and I kind of wanted to have not only my 3 favorite shades but a little bit of a variety of different shades in here as well. But Ofra has so many great nudes. They have the mauves and the pinks. They have darker nudes. There's reds. I mean, they have such a huge variety of liquid lipsticks on their website to choose from. These are just 3 of my favorites and 3 that I decided to include in the set here. So I'm really so excited about this. So inside, the liquid lipsticks are all full size. So you get 3 full size liquid lipsticks, and the set is going to retail at $39. So originally, if you purchase these separately on their own, they are $20, so you're getting 3 for the $39, so it's kind of like a buy 2 get 1 free. So that is the MarchBeautyWord lip set. Gosh, this is just really so neat to see my name, my handle on something. That was a really cool experience. I hope that you guys like the shades that I picked out. Again, I went with these 3 because I thought that they were a nice variety, yet they still suited me and were authentic to what I love. And they're also, I personally think, like, I even went back and looked through my videos and my recommendations, and these 3, I mean, Manila of course had to be in there. I think it would be really weird if it wasn't, but I felt like the other 2 were ones that I've talked about the most consistently and really recommended the most throughout my YouTube videos. So that is the 3-piece lip set if you are interested in picking that up. And then the other item that I'm just really so excited about is a highlighter, and I love the Ofra highlighters as well. Again, I've talked about them so much. I just think that they are so beautiful. They're so intense and blinding, so you definitely want a blinding highlight if you're interested in picking this up. And you guys know that 2 of my favorite highlighters from Ofra has been PillowTalk. I have talked about PillowTalk so consistently on my channel. I've purchased PillowTalk myself and instantly fell in love with it. So I love PillowTalk, and then also Star Island. Those are 2 of my absolute favorites. So for the highlight that we went with, we actually combined Star Island and PillowTalk, and we created like this little customized highlight here. And this really was so cool. When I found out that we could do this, I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this highlight is so beautiful. The Ofra packaging is so nice. They repackaged yes, they repackaged fairly recently, about a year ago, and I just, when I opened this up and I saw my 2 favorite highlighters in here, I just thought that that was the neatest thing. It's like a little beautiful highlight pie of PillowTalk and Star Island, and oh, I just think that's pretty cool. I do have them on my cheeks today. I have mixed them together. Talk is a really beautiful, like, soft pink highlight, and then Star Island, this one is described as a warm ivory, but it's a little bit more of kind of like your champagne highlighter. I'll show swatches of them separately and then also mixed together, and again, that is the highlight that I do have on today, and I have mixed them. I've used this in a Get Ready With Me as well, and I mixed the 2 highlighters in there. It was funny because in my description box I always link out the makeup that I'm wearing, and under highlight all I put was like details coming soon, or do you like it, or something along those lines. And it was really funny because someone spotted it and circled, like, took a screenshot and circled it and tagged me on Twitter and was like, what is this? And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know if anyone actually like looks at that kind of stuff. So when I saw that someone noticed that, I was like, oh my gosh, like, that is, oh, that's, my face is gonna hurt after this video from smiling so much. But that is the highlight that we created together. You get the 2 slices of PillowTalk and then the 2 slices of Star Island, and then the nice compact here, and it does have a mirror. So if you're interested in the MarchBeautyWord highlight as well, this one is going to retail for $29. So that is the highlighter. So those are the 2 kind of like favorites favorites pieces that I put together with Ofra. So, you know, I wasn't designing like new shades or a new formula or anything along those lines. I don't even think I would trust myself with doing something that big. But, you know, it's just like a little favorites set here, but it's still really, really exciting for me. And I just was really excited to make this video, and my hands are still shaking and still don't quite understand what's going on. But those are my two kind of like custom pieces that we'll have. So to give a few more details about this with Ofra, so both of these products will be available over on their website. I of course will have the links down below, and then they are going to be available for 2 weeks. So kind of my like little collab favorites time with Ofra will end on Monday, July 22nd. So you have until then if you do want to pick up these items. And then in addition to the two pieces that we came up together that will have the MarchBeautyWord on there, they also let me choose out some of my favorites from their entire website, their entire line, and that will also have a page over on the Ofra Cosmetics website, and all of those pieces, so all of the favorites that I picked out, those will be available for 20% off. So if you want to grab anything, they will be discounted to 20% off. I do also have my affiliate code with Ofra, which is just Samantha, and you will get an extra 20% off your order if you use that code. So that's a pretty big discount, which is so cool. I thought that was amazing when I heard that we could do something like that. So I'm also going to go through and show you all of the favorites that I picked out that will be over on that favorites page. So again, they're already going to be discounted to 20% off. And then you can do an additional 20% off if you use the code Samantha. And that code that is available as well even after, you know, the 22nd. You can still use my code Samantha for 20% off your Ofra order just going forward. But I thought that that was really neat as well. So I'm really excited to show you the favorites that I picked out. They're going to be available over on the page. I'm so excited to do it with Ofra. They are a cruelty-free brand, which I thought was really amazing. They do ship international, and they have a whole like shipping FAQ on their website too, if you're wondering about your country or anything like that. But they do offer international shipping as well. And like I said, this was a brand that I really discovered through YouTube. There was a lot of YouTubers recommending them, so I decided to check them out one day. And since I started purchasing from them, I was just so impressed with so many of their products. And so to be able to do something like this with them is a really cool experience and a really cool opportunity. So again, those are the two pieces that we have kind of custom collaborated on, I guess maybe you would say. My liquid lipstick set with the 3 liquid lips in there, and then the full-size highlighter with both Star Island and PillowTalk inside. You guys will have to let me know what you think about them. Whew, I was really excited to share that, and I feel like I don't even remember anything that I said because I feel like I've pretty much blacked out since I sat down and started filming. But okay then, but why don't we go ahead. I want to show you and run through everything that's going to be on that favorites page in case you want to get them for the 20% off, and if you do want to use the affiliate code for the extra 20% off as well. So let's pop over into my favorites. So of course we already know that I love the liquid lipsticks. Obviously we have my 3 favorite shades, which are right here from this bunch. So we have Manila, Pasadena, and also Olas. So those are definitely 3 favorite shades of mine, of course. But I also wanted to include Laguna Beach, which is more of a strawberry pink, and then Sanibel, which is a really beautiful like nude rose shade. It is really quite stunning. And then also I have in my favorites Atlantic City, but I just recently ran out of that one. That one is a really beautiful kind of like true red, and I thought it would be really nice to include a red as well, because even though I don't wear red lipsticks a ton, that one has been, when I've recommended red lipsticks or talked about my favorite red lipsticks, I have included the Atlantic City from Ofra in there as well. So those are some of the different liquid lipstick shades that will be available on my favorites page. I've also recently been trying out the lip glosses, and these are so good. I believe that these are new items to Ofra, and I've heard a lot of people really recommending them as of lately, and I definitely recommend them as well. I wanted to try out as many as I could to see if I had some favorites to pick and choose for that favorites page, and it definitely was not hard picking out 4 favorites. So one that I feel like so many people are talking about right now is Apricot Dream. This one is such a beautiful lip gloss. I was wearing it in a video the other day and I just thought that it was so gorgeous. It has a bit of shimmer in it. It's kind of like a really light peachy lip gloss, and I think that one is so beautiful. Also Cherry Mocha, this was one of the first ones that I tried from the Ofra lip gloss set. This is the only one out of the 4 that I have on my favorites page that doesn't have any shimmer to it, but it's just a really nice just kind of pinky, kind of like a brown pinky lip gloss, but I really love Cherry Mocha. And then also Natural, this one has a bit of shimmer in it as well. It's almost kind of like a darker peach than the Apricot Dream, but really beautiful. And then Golden Rose is kind of like your baby pink, and this also has shimmer in it as well. So those are the 4 lip glosses that will also be on my favorites page. Of course, I had to have my spicy lip liner on the favorites page as well. I've talked about my spicy lip liner for such a long time. It was mentioned in my favorite section of a Makeup Monthly video. I wear it so often, but I'm a big fan of lip liner lip gloss combos as of recently, and I keep going back to my Ofra spicy lip liner in particular, and I just think that this one is really beautiful. It's just kind of more of like that darker, like a darker pink nude. I think that it goes with so much. It goes with any of the 4 lip glosses that I've showed. I've paired it with Manila as well, and I thought that that was really beautiful, but of course had to include the spicy lip liner. Also probably will not be surprised to see the Perfecting Puff over on my favorites page. Again, I've talked about the Perfecting Puff so much. Even my dog loves the Perfecting Puff. She ate one, my first one from Ofra, and I was very upset about that, but this is such a nice beauty sponge for applying your makeup. Highly recommend it. Definitely had to have the Perfecting Puff on my favorites page. And then of course I also have the PillowTalk highlight. So this is my original PillowTalk highlight in the pre-packaging, so I've had this one for quite some time, but again, this is just a beautiful highlight. And then how I actually found Star Island was from the Glow Up palette. So the entire Glow Up palette will be on my favorites page also. So this is a big highlighting palette, so if you really love your highlighters, this would be a good option for you. It does have the big mirror in here, and then the shades inside, the big one is Beverly Hills, then we have Star Island, Blissful, and also Rodeo Drive. So this one here is Star Island. We have Blissful, which I did own as a single as well, and then Rodeo Drive, and then Beverly Hill. You have a bunch of different options in this little pan here as well. So again, a really large highlight palette. Does include a mirror, but that's actually how I found Star Island and fell in love with it, was through the Glow Up palette. Another palette that will be on there is the Boho palette. I just recently got to do an Instagram takeover on the Ofra stories over on their Instagram, and I used the Boho palette to do kind of a full face look, because you get so much in this palette. You have eyeshadows, you have different highlights, you have a setting powder. These can be used as brow powders. You have a bronzer, a blush. There is just so much in here. This makes for a really, really nice travel palette because you just have so many different categories of makeup in this one palette. You also do have a really nice mirror, which also makes it really great for traveling. I love these shades, especially in the fall time. I can remember doing a look last fall with these eyeshadows in here, especially this really beautiful orangey eyeshadow and this beautiful copper. I used the bronzer and the blush and the highlight out of here, and then I also paired it with the Olas lip gloss, or the liquid lipstick, because that is such a beautiful deeper nude, especially for the fall time. So I can remember doing that look with this palette and just being just loving it so much. So definitely recommend the Boho palette. You get so much offered in here, so that will definitely be over on my favorites page. I also wanted to include some eye products. So if you have not yet tried the Ofra Verified Liquid Eyeliner, this is such a nice liquid eyeliner. It is very black, it dries matte, it is transfer proof. Once you put it on, it's not going to go anywhere, and it's going to last a really long time. I love the sharp tip on it. I feel like it's so easy to apply, and I'm not the best at liquid eyeliner, and I don't wear it a ton, but I found myself, if you've seen me with winged liner looks throughout the last couple months here on my channel, I've been using the Ofra liquid liner because it's so easy to use. It's really easy to create that flick. The tip just gets so sharp that it's just so easy to use, and again, I love how black it is and that it doesn't transfer, it doesn't get on my eyelids or anything like that. So I appreciate that so much. So definitely had to include this in my favorites. And then also I have the mascara on today. This is the HD Volumizing Mascara. This is such a nice mascara. It makes my lashes long, but it also does give them volume. And I always want that two-part punch when it comes to my mascara, because I don't really have a whole lot going on with my lashes. It's very black, but it also does not transfer and it doesn't smudge on me, especially right now in the Iowa heat and humidity. When I wear my mascara, I don't want to have raccoon eyes after, you know, just putting it on. I don't want mascara flaking onto my face, and this one does not budge. I highly recommend their mascara if you haven't yet tried it out, but of course, it's gonna be on my favorites page. So after that, those are all of the products that are going to be over on my favorites page that are going to be discounted for the 20% off. Honestly, I probably could have kept going, especially with like liquid lipstick shades and even the lip gloss shades. There's just so many good ones. There's so much to choose from, but I didn't want it to be like too overwhelming or have us be here for too long. So I just really tried to narrow it down to some of my absolute favorites. But again, those links will be down below. And again, this will be available, and my 20% off will be available until Monday, July 22nd, and it starts today. Everything should be live over on the Ofra website, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what people think. I'm also really nervous, but I'm so excited to get your feedback and hear what you think about it. And I hope that you really like the lip set that we came up with, and also the highlight. This is just the coolest thing that has happened to me, and I'm so grateful for this, and I'm so excited about this. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Again, gosh, I really hope I covered everything. I'm just in such a blur right now. If I feel like I missed anything, like important details, I will definitely list them in the description box, or if you come up with any questions for me, please just ask me, because I'm sure I probably missed something. But again, the MarchBeautyWord lip set, you get the 3 full-size liquid lipsticks for $39, and then the split PillowTalk and Star Island highlight is going to be $29. All of my favorites will be 20% off, and you can use that affiliate code Samantha for another 20% off your order. I guess that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. There's gonna be a bunch of fun things that I'm doing with Ofra throughout these 2 weeks that we are working together. So make sure you're following me on my Instagram. Make sure that you're following Ofra on their Instagram as well. I'll have their links in my description box too, because we have some fun things planned throughout these next couple weeks here, and I'm just so excited, and I'm just so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you to Ofra. Thank you to you guys. I appreciate this so much. Other than that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, if you're excited, please do let me know in the comments. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I do hope that you will consider subscribing before you go. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.